Okay, hey everybody, welcome to another episode 6 of this broadcast. Um, Good morning, coffee time on Weekend Coffee with Hiker James. I haven't had but a couple of cups of coffee this morning, but I'm working on it. Here's to everybody that's up drinking coffee already. Uh, I know it's only 10 o'clock here, but it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Well, today today's one of our better days this week, and all week long we was hitting rain and cold and everything but snow. But today, well, it's 68 degrees right now at 10 Eastern time, and it's going to get up to 79, and that's good fishing weather if you're fishing. But if you're just sitting around drinking coffee, keep the air conditioner on so you don't get too hot. Uh, we don't have no rain in the forecast until 3 a.m. this morning. In the morning, and then tomorrow it's going to be up to 70 degrees. So, I just thought I'd give everybody an idea of Ohio. Um, this is where I drink my coffee. Yeah. For 5 years, I drank it in Naples, Florida. But hey, I'll tell you what, I was down there for 5 years, and I only found one person that drank coffee down there, and it was iced coffee. Wouldn't have it no other way. He would make it and put it in the refrigerator, take it to work with him the next morning. Oh, ruined my day. Well, ruined 5 years of my life because I didn't have anybody to drink coffee with me. It's everybody down there drank pop or soda or uh, cola, whatever you want to call it. Different people call it different things. I call it I call it pop, and my wife calls it. I had a brain fart there. Well, my wife calls it soda, but a lot of people call it soda pop. And what is it? Let me know. Just put it in the comments. I don't know what you call it because it is just it doesn't make any difference to me what's called. But I do appreciate that they make this stuff. I drink a lot of iced tea and hot tea. Gotta have that hot tea. And I, I can drink hot tea without sugar, but I gotta have sugar in my iced tea. Iced tea without sugar. What do you think? I'm from the north. Now, I was raised in southern Illinois, out in the country, out in the boonies, and my mom used to make sun tea. And I haven't had sun tea in so long. Um, it was always good. So I told my wife, I said, I'm going to make some sun tea. So we get the big gallon, yeah, gallon glass jug. Had a little spigot on the bottom of it where you can, so anyway, we found it here. It was here when we moved in, and so I cleaned it all up, washed it out, everything, bleached it and all that, make it sanitized. So I went and put the tea bags and got them together. And I filled that thing all the way to the top, except for enough room for some sugar. I left probably about eh, that much room to the top. And put the tea in there and screwed the lid down on the string so they wouldn't fall in there. Took it outside and set it in the sun. Well, about half an hour later, I just went out to check on it because you're supposed to let it sit out there for quite a while. And I went out there about a half an hour later, and it was in the shade. Yeah, the sun's going like this, you know. So I moved out over here. Get my hands out of there. Um, I moved it over in the sun, and I thought, well, wait a minute. I'm not going to be running down there every 30 minutes of moving this thing. So I set it right on the property line with the neighbor. And if the shade was going to get on it, it was somebody that's going to have to sit something in front of it because I wasn't going to go back down there. I mean, who wants to keep running up and down stairs all day just for iced tea? So anyway, a couple of hours went by, about 3. Yeah, and I took that tea up in the kitchen and took tea bags out. And I'm thinking, how much sugar I put in there? We've got a half a gallon pitcher that we make regular tea in. And we put 2 3/4 spoons. I don't know what the spoons, what are they, quarter cup or something like that. You know, it's the oh, scooper thing. Um, we took that, and I figured, well, if we put 2.5 of those, or I figured that was 3. So I said, well, I'll put 6 in there. Woo-hoo! Actually, I put 5 in, and I stirred it all up, and I tasted it. And I need a little bit more, you know. So I put 1 more in there, made it 6. Oh man, I'm telling you, put that in the refrigerator and let it get cold. Put some ice in a glass. We had us some Southern sweet tea. It was it was good, but you know, I don't need that much sugar. Uh, but that's what happened there. And we drank it. It was, it didn't take long to finish that gallon. Uh, we could finish a half a gallon in probably 2 days. And I'm almost pretty sure that we finished that whole gallon in 2 days. So, hey, if you're on here and you're watching this and you want to send us a message, I don't know how you got it clicked on for your message to show up who it's from. Yeah, let's go there and do that. If you want to send a message, go here first if you haven't already. If you've done it already on your computer or on your page or whatever you're watching it from, I think I'm broadcasting from, yeah, I'm live. Okay. I'm broadcasting on 3 different places. I'm broadcasting here on Weekend Coffee Talk. I'm broadcasting live on YouTube, and I'm broadcasting live on my podcast radio. So that way, I'm going to give everybody a chance to see it from 3 different places. Uh, so if you go here to streamyard.com/Facebook, authorize them to be able to use your name and on your comments, and so I know who you are. Okay, so like I said, that only has to work one time, and you're all set. Unless you refresh or unless you go in and clear your cookies and stuff out of your computer, then you'll probably have to do it again. But anyway, another place is I'm on YouTube. And if you would rather watch me on YouTube, it's mprp.us. You wondering yet what that stands for? MPRP? That stands for My Podcast Radio Page. Yeah, it was cheap that way. But I mean, as long as you got an address, you got an address, right? No matter what it looks like, as long as it's related to your page. And I think my podcast radio page is related to my podcast radio page. Yeah, yeah, that looks good. Okay, so Facebook, my podcast radio is just Facebook/ my podcast radio, and that's kind of like the hub or the main thing. I'm trying to get everything to go into that so that but then it comes out like the main hub, wagon wheel, whatever you want to call it. Um, I'm thinking of changing the name on it from my podcast radio to my podcast broadcast. So, if I do a podcast, it's not going to be a broadcast. If I do a broadcast, it's not going to be a podcast. That makes sense. Okay, moving on. Um, we have a Facebook group called it's fishing uh, fishing group. And I'd like to see a lot of people come in there and join that. It's new, so uh, if you want to go up there and check that out, that's facebook.com/groups/real fishing, REELFISHIN, real fishing. Okay, I think that's about all I got to show you here on this. Take this sticker off. All right. So other than that, I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. I just did our show last night with the fishing show. That's at 7 p.m. on Saturdays, Eastern Time. Like I always say, Eastern New York Time, because a lot of people know where New York is, and they don't know what Eastern Time is. It's kind of like a landmark. Yeah, like a landmark. If you say you're in Colorado time, you know you're in mountain. Or if you're in Illinois, you know you're in Central. So people connect that together, and a lot easier than okay, I'm gonna be on Mountain Time. Well, where's that at? That must just be in the mountains. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. And that coffee's kicking in. How about you guys? Cheers to all you coffee drinkers. This is my free coffee cup mug I got from Streamyard. Streamyard is who I live stream with. I just put this on my computer and they stream it out. And I'm telling you, it's awesome. Um, they got the free. They got the oh, you can upgrade to $25, and or you can upgrade to I think it's 40 something dollars. But I'm not that big in it. I got the upgrade to $25, and there's all kind of stuff I can do. Like I can actually bring in a web page. Let me see. Let's do that. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Let's go fishing. Let's go here. Let's go there. I want to just show you something. Let's see. Well, where'd it go? Um, stuff. But it's in my stuff. No, it's in podcast stations. No. Well, anyway, there we go. I'll bring up my podcast radio page. And I'll just do that. Now I can bring in a share screen. Tab. Very good. Okay. There we go. There it is. Okay. There we go. Welcome to my podcast radio. And then I can take and where we go. All right. There we go. I can take it, scroll down, see what we got going on here. But anyway, this is the page that I made. It's a free page through GoDaddy.com. And that was really nice. Real easy to use. So anyway, there's that. Just I can put videos on here. I can put a lot of things in here. And another thing you can do here is you got this here like that, and you can change it around. You can make it like this, or take it away, whatever you want to do. I mean, another thing you can do is switch it over. Okay, you can. You sure can. But it ain't doing it. Okay, well, that worked. Nope, that ain't gonna work for me. I guess it is working for me, isn't it? No. Anywho, I don't want to make a mess out of things. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I need to change the oil in my car. I need to change the plugs in my car. I don't know what else I need to do. But, I mean, that's something I can pretty much do all in the next month. This is 2nd of May. That coffee is good. Only thing better than coffee is iced tea. All right, look, let's cut this short. We're only gonna be on here about 20 minutes today, and we just want everybody to know about all these different places that you can watch this, and all the different places where you can find us. So remember the YouTube channel, the my podcast radio page. Don't forget that fishing group, Facebook group / real fishing. Just remember, I spelled it real fishing, REEL. Real fishing. Oh man, I just watched the replay there, and that was crazy. Anyway, we appreciate anybody that's watching. If you're live, you can comment. If we're not live, you can still comment in the comments, but it's not as much fun as if you say, "Hey, where are you from?" Then I can say, "Well, I'm from Northeast Ohio," you know, and so it gives me a little bit more conversation work out there. So anyway, yeah, don't forget we have uh, geocaching. have to figure that one out. I'll let you know next week. I got a geocaching page with a broadcast live, and that's about it. I'm working on some more, but they're not even. They're in the back of the book. So we're gonna get out of here and let everybody get back to what they want to do. And until next week, um, drink more coffee.